Tonight, the Galapagos Art Space in Williamsburg, Brooklyn is holding its weekly Neo-Burlesque show, and the theme is Green with Envy. Part comedy routine, part performance art, and part striptease. Neo-Burlesque is a nightlife trend found in cities across the country.
Burlesque is really fun. It's glamorous and it's playful and it's, you can be as crazy as you want. It's really high energy.
Jo Weldon, who goes by Jo Boobs, teaches women the art of the striptease. Her New York City classroom is adorned with photos of burlesque queens from the 1940s and 50s. The original burlesque shows from the 19th century were variety acts, which used comedy, striptease, and political satire to mock the upper classes. When burlesque came to America, the vaudeville crowd went wild for the striptease, and soon the comedy and satire were lost. After that, striptease was featured mostly in nudie bars, with its strip poles and lap dances. The women of neo-burlesque say they're performance artists, reconnecting with its theatrical roots.
In my acts, I include satire, I include classic burlesque, a storyline, and then also sort of a social commentary.
Darlinda Just Darlinda, organizer of the Green with Envy show, is an actress who's been performing neo-burlesque for the last 4 years.
People go to a burlesque show because they expect to see a show. They go for a show. It's entertainment rather than titillation.
The very opening with indigo blue with the coffee and the biscuit, I mean, that's just incredible. And you think, how are you going to go from like dipping a biscotti into like showing me your panties? It's really exciting to see that. And you won't see that in any other really genre of dance.
Many performers and fans see neo-burlesque as a celebration of the female form because it includes women of all shapes and sizes.
Here, it's every type of woman. I mean, like Nasty Canasta, who's tall and slender, and then like Darlinda, who's really curvy, and then Julie, who's really muscular. If you go with your husband, it's not like they're going to be flawless supermodels. You know what I mean? Like you're going to see a little jiggle. You're going to see realism.
I'm 160 pounds, 5'4", and I'm a size 12. So it's like I have the average body, but you won't see a model like me in, when you open Victoria's Secret. These people aren't modeling. They're performing, they're giving. It's much more intimate than a show where everybody's perfect.
Jo Weldon spent years as a professional stripper before she developed her neo-burlesque act.
I started working in strip joints in 1981, 81, I'm never sure. It wasn't very theatrical, and when I say theatrical, I mean playing to the entire room. And when I talk about strip joint stripping, I'm usually talking about playing to individuals. And because you play to the individual for tips in a strip joint.
Many in the burlesque community say they dance for art, while strippers are in it for the cash.
She dances on the pole, she goes around like to the stage, she goes around to the patrons, spreads her legs, plays with her vagina, and gets a tip.
Audacia Ray is a sex worker advocate and author who believes this is unfair to strippers.
And to say that there's no art in stripping is really kind of cruel to strippers. And just because there's the money element of it and strippers are making their living this way while burlesque performers are doing it for fun and art, I think that it's sort of an unfair judgment to make.
Neo-burlesque at its best combines skill and art and leaves nudity for the sake of nudity to the strip clubs. But naked women are still appreciated.
Namaste. Namaste.